So if you didn't know, man, I love Brahmacharya. I love studying it, I love reading about it, I love practicing it, I love talking about it. And I want to share with you today a little bit about how you can use it to become a spiritual warrior. That's like my favorite thing. So, what I've got in front of me, man, is my laptop, and I'm going to just share with you some quotes and some cool stuff and some energy on this topic. So, first of all, man, what is Brahmacharya when we talk about this? Brahmacharya, in the broadest sense, means moving or conducting yourself in Brahman, right? So God. So you are moving in as your higher self. You are being as your higher self. The idea of Brahmacharya is you apply restraint, self-restraint, to shift into your God self. That's kind of what it is. So, I've got some quotes, man. I really want to share them with you. I love them. So here's the first one, man. Through Brahmacharya, get over the miseries of the mundane life and attain health, strength, peace of mind, endurance, chivalry, material progress, psychic advancement, clear brain, gigantic willpower, bold understanding, retentive memory, abundant energy, power to face difficulties in the daily battle of life, and immortality, right? By the way, man, this last one, that's interesting, isn't it? Immortality, what the hell is that, right? No one tells you that you're immortal. Like, people don't say, man, oh yeah, by the way, you're immortal. Like, no, people don't say that. What does this mean then? When Swami Sivenanda says you're immortal, what he's saying is your essence is Brahman, right? Your essence is God. And deep down, you as your God self, you are immortal. You are formless consciousness and you are forever. You are God, right? If you can weave this into your own life through the practice of Brahmacharya, it's been my experience that you become a bit of a spiritual warrior. Because when you don't have that fear of death as much, man, because you can kind of sense that you're immortal, you just live a life a bit without fear. You kind of just live as God more, and it's amazing, right? I suggest you do this, man. I suggest you practice Brahmacharya, you practice restraint, and then you allow this God energy to come through you, and you be more fearless. You live like you're immortal, man. I mean, be responsible, of course, but allow this to come through you, man. It's amazing. It's the best. I say that too much, man, but genuinely, God is the best. Okay, I'll tell you what is the best thing. God is the best thing. Can't top that, man. Okay? Right. The next quote I have for you, man. It's just a very simple one. And it's to do with like fire, flame. So, may the divine flame grow brighter in you. The divine flame. Can you feel, it's fucking ojas, man. Can you feel the energy, dude? When you really love this stuff, man, and you just love feeling your own energy, like I do, man, you just will do this and you will feel this divine flame within you. Honestly, man, I don't always feel it. I'm not always on my game. I'm not always retaining. But when I am, I love it. When I practice Brahmacharya, I love it. My philosophy is enjoy it when you're doing it. Enjoy it when you're serious about it. Enjoy it when you have the momentum of it. There's no expectation to be perfect. There's no expectation to be a perfect Akhanda Brahmachari. No, man, just do you. Enjoy this. Enjoy retention. Enjoy Brahmacharya. Have freedom from sexual desire and become a fucking spiritual warrior, brother. That's what it's about. Life is best lived when you're a spiritual warrior, man. Moving on to the next quote. It's just a mini one, dude. Destroy lust, greed, and anger. Think of a spiritual warrior in your mind, dude. What is he like? For me, man, I picture someone who doesn't need anything, who has his own life force to fuel him. He doesn't need to be greedy. He doesn't need to be angry with anyone. He's got his own God force and life force. Right, that's what's up. And then, what's we got this one? Okay, yeah, this is a pretty good one, man. In fact, no, you know what? This is the best one. This is the best one. Constantly remember, through the grace of God, I am becoming purer and purer every day. Pleasures come, but not to stay. Mortal flesh is only clay. Everything will pass away. Brahmacharya is the only way. When I read that, man, I thought I got to share that with you because that's just sensational. That's just beautiful. And then we've got one more, man. And this is, I think, to Swami Shivananda, from Swami Shivananda to us, effectively, us on the path. And he says, my dear brothers, remember, you are not this perishable body of flesh and bones. You are immortal, all-pervading, Satchit Ananda Atman. I messed that up. But I think he was saying, you're God. Thou art living truth. You are Brahman. You are absolute consciousness. He's reminding you of your nature. He's reminding you that effectively, not effectively, you are God and you can be this spiritual warrior. That's my input. But you can be this spiritual warrior. If you channel this God energy, man, it's only natural. Because it's not enough to say you're a warrior. You are a spiritual warrior. You are a metaphysical warrior. You are a universal warrior, okay? This is where it's at, man. The highest way I've found to live is by doing this. It's by applying restraint and enjoying the fruits. It's by feeling more like a warrior by the choices that you are making. It's by feeling like a spiritual warrior because of your spiritual connection to reality, because of your connection to Brahman, yourself, right? When we say God, man, we don't mean anything other than you and your higher self. So, anyway, man, I hope you've enjoyed this. I love Brahmacharya. I hope you do too. Use it to become a spiritual warrior. And of course, my friend, peace.